If you've been with me on this channel for a while, then you know that I've conducted a series of interviews with sales pros. I've done these long form interviews to give you insights, ideas, and techniques from veteran professionals in the world of sales. Now, this clip is a selected question and answer from one of those past interviews. And it's a point that I want to highlight to help you to gain a new idea or new technique that you can apply to be more successful in sales. If you've watched the whole interview, this will reinforce a key point. If you haven't, then I hope it whets your appetite to go back to the list of videos on my channel and find the full interview and watch it. Enjoy this tip. How have you learned to deal with being rejected? Because I know this is something that a lot of our viewers have to deal with.
Oh my goodness, there is no easy way to deal with rejection. I thought I had enough no's in me to last a lifetime before I got into corporate sales. Then it just exacerbated the whole thing. So I 10x'd the no's in my life, I think. And a lot of people would say, well, you got to get through the no's to get to the yeses. I'm a person that likes people and I want to be liked. That's just my personality. And so when I heard the word no, in the beginning, I took it personally. It's like nobody's interested. They don't want to listen to me. But then over time and through some coaching, I realized it wasn't me they were rejecting. It was the product or the service I was providing. So I took it less personally and I had more fun with it. Learning to expect that there was going to be a lot of no's and I just had to get used to it. And even today, I'm not a huge fan of the word no, but it certainly doesn't hurt my feelings, right? I became thicker skinned over time, and I think we all do.
Well, and I think that's the tip right there, is that you can't make no's stop coming, but you can make no's stop hurting.
Yeah, exactly. There was a fellow Shad, as in the fish, Shad Helmstetter. And he wrote a book and he was on Oprah. We actually had him on a podcast dealing with positive self-talk. And he said salespeople have the worst, they have the worst deal because they hear the word no more than anybody, any other career out there. And he says it's fascinating how salespeople typically bounce back. So we didn't bounce back originally, right? I mean, early on, we took it personally and then we started to bounce back. And so as an entrepreneur, people who are just getting out into selling, it's just something we have to deal with. It isn't pleasant, but then we're going to find ways that you can take those no's and still have conversations with people and not take it personally. I'm sure that's what you do. Is that right, Michael?
Yeah, I would say so. In Dan Pink's great book, the To Sell is Human, he talks about buoyancy, that salespeople have to have somewhat of a buoyancy about them. And to me, what it means in the moment is that you just come back up and you just bounce right back up. That you can come back, but it is a sense of dusting yourself off and realizing that it's just part of the game, that we're going to get rejected. And if you're not cut out for that, if that's going to be a traumatic experience for you to be rejected more often than not, then you might just choose another profession.
Right.
Professions out there.
Exactly.
You don't have
Yeah.
to choose sales.
Well, I liken it to the person who is at a clerk when we used to go to department stores and they would, if you're in the men's section, someone would come up to you and say, "Can I help you?" And our first response is, "No, I'm all set. No, I'm just looking." So these people hear the word no all the time and they walk away. So I don't know how disturbed they are, but it's part of what they're used to. And they're still helpful in the store. And if we can kind of adopt a similar mentality and maybe come back with a better question than "Can I help you?" Then good things will start to happen. But I just get a kick out of how some people just hear no all the time and they're not really getting coached. I don't think too many store clerks are getting coached on dealing with rejection, and they hear it all the time. Every time they ask, can I help somebody?